I'm gonna check a video of the goat.
Yeah, in just a minute. I'm gonna get Speck his food.
Yeah, so
Okay, so we'll get Speck his alfalfa cubes. It's actually a Timothy alfalfa cube that he gets. And then he always has a little bit of hay here. And then he has the roll of hay out back. We're down to just a little bit of water. Okay.
Carrots are good. Food.
This is Marie from our Okie homestead, and I got my helper Rory here this morning. We're down here in the big barn just messing around with the goats. She brought them some carrots to try to see if they'd eat some carrot. Yep. I don't know if they've had carrot before, so they're just kind of looking at that, but they're coming up to the feed bucket to eat a little bit anyway, so.
Yeah. I like it how they, looking at the carrot.
Yeah. Come on, girly, girly.
Good, goody. Good, good. I hope they like that carrot in the ground.
Yeah, if they'd try it, they would, I'm sure. We'll just sit here with them for a minute. See how when you moved fast, it scared her?
Yeah.
Come on, girly, girly. Come on, girly, girly. Look, they're just standing back there all nervous.
They can eat it.
I think maybe once they,
figure out that it's food, they'll eat it.
well, once they figure out that what we're doing is giving them food one way or the other, whether we're taking them someplace for them to eat food or bringing them food.
Eat it. It's good for you.
The little white one and the brown one is definitely the braver of the group. The big one, it's kind of funny because it's almost like she's the boss, but yet she's the most nervous of the bunch. Because I seen her headbutt the other two, making them move whenever I'm not in here. She's definitely more nervous with humans than these other two are.
Yeah.
Ooh, ooh. Yeah, anytime we move fast, they want to jump. Goaty, goaties. Y'all need to learn to come when the feed bucket gets shook. Yeah, goaty, goaties.
I get it right there.
Come on, goaty, goaties.
Whenever we sit down low level, they won't be scared. They'll go ahead and eat it.
Yeah.
Gotta be very careful.
It's funny because the little white one is like the bravest of three. It comes and it'll like sacrifice itself, be the first one up to get some food. And then the little brown one just follows suit, just jumps right in. And the big white one just doesn't even, she don't even care. She's like, y'all are in here, I'm not even gonna. Yeah, I gotta change position. My legs are like falling asleep.
There we go. I hope they'll figure out now that it's food.
Come on, goaties. Come on, girly girlies.
Food in there. Only food in there. Who wants to eat first?
They're like, that's not sweet feed. They're like, that's a carrot and alfalfa cube. What is this? They're like, they tried to trick us. They don't understand. That's good stuff to eat.
It's good stuff. It helps. It's like good for your health and good for your tummy. It's food, but it's like a little hard, okay? It's not like the rest that you eat. think he wants it. Let me get close to it. It's okay. There's good food. Alfalfa cubes get you, like alfalfa cubes are like actual food, like the carrots, the orange stuff. Orange stuff are carrots. They're like watery a bit, but dry this time. Cold, not cold. The alfalfa cubes keep you good and healthy, just like carrots. We eat carrots too because it's good for us. It's vegetables. You can eat them up. They're big carrots. You could eat this, or you could eat that hay over there first. Huh? Wait, what if we could put like the sweet things
Put a
on
little
it?
bit of sweet stuff on it.
Yes.
Let's see.
It tastes good. And some sweet stuff in here. Should I get all of this that's in here?
Just sprinkle a little bit of it in there. They recognize that sound.
I hope they will know that the sweet stuff will be good for the food. To go with the tag, you can get that if you want.
I guess just put that in the feeder.
Feeder,
Yeah,
like with the
down
hay.
there. Yeah.
Oh, the carrot here. There you go.
It'd be so easy to let them out because it's just going to be a matter of open the door. So it's like, before I do that, I have to make sure. Yeah, they'd be all up on the hay over here. They'd be in everything, but I'm more worried about just making sure that they're not going
When I
to
don't
escape.
wash them, they'll know that.
I still got to do their water too.
Hey, so
It's a new day. Oh, just down here in the big barn hanging out with the goats. Trying to convince them that I'm their friend. They keep wondering what the noise is over there too. It's the stallion. But I guess maybe because they can't see him, they don't know what the noise is coming from. But it's just eating noises. You gonna come get some? You gonna come get some? Yeah, there's some down in there. See, I was hoping the big white one would come over and get some. Let me get this. See, what's going to happen is I'll end up getting one or two tame, and then I'll have a hard time getting the other one tame because I won't be able to get them off of me. Come on, girlie. Come on, girlie. See? You're good. You're good. Yes, I need them to be food motivated for sure, but they also have to figure out that we're not going to hurt them. So that's why it's like she realizes why she's eating that I'm actually touching her, and so she'll jerk back. But you see, it's not quite as bad of a jerk back as we keep going. She's like, "Oh, okay, you're just rubbing me."
I can tolerate that a little bit. But you've ate almost all the food. You gotta let everybody else get some. And see, they can't help but me having it in this thing. They can't help but touch my hand as they're reaching in to eat. So it just kind of gets them used to having to get up against my hand. Yeah, see, that's good stuff. Girls, girls, girls. Yeah. I'm going to change position. And I am moving a little bit slower than I normally would. But that was, oh yeah, that's good. But yeah, this is just going to take time. I'm going to stop this here just so I can hang out with them a little bit more, and mess with them a little bit more. I'm pretty sure this door still works, and I'm hoping to be able to make it where I can just get the goats and herd them from there to come right through here, to come right out here to be able to browse. So I got that poultry netting I'm going to use to kind of help me close it in. They're already busy, y'all. The little brown one's over there eating stuff that was around the tree. Our neighbor's calves. Look at them all over there at the fence. They had to come see what these goats were looking at. Oh my God. The calves are all like, what is that? They took off running when the goats went running through there. They've already been back here in this mess, eating and stuff too. So hopefully they'll help me get that mess cleaned up first. That and the fence line next to the barn. And we'll just go from there. They're back over in the brush. I'll try to get them again if they come back out. Look at her over there, that little brown one over there eating that stuff off the fence. They're having a good time, y'all. I just put the Premier One fence up to keep them a little bit more contained because these panels are going to have wire put on them. I think the spacing is too thick. The goats will end up getting out. So, but calves are coming over again to check out the goats. Our neighbor's calves are trying to come see the goats. But yeah, I just wanted them a little bit more contained, and so I just ran this 100-foot. Plus, I need them to get used to hot wire. And if they hit this hot wire, then hopefully that'll teach them to just stay away from the white-looking stuff. So that way, when I run some strands of hot wire, it'll be a little bit easier to train them to it, since they don't know hot wire. But yeah, neighbor's calves over there, and they're like, what is that? But yeah, they're just going around eating. She going back over in there in that brush pile. Good goaties. I probably should have got a little bit better video of that mess back there on the back side of the barn. That way y'all can see how much of a job they do here in the next couple days. Hopefully they'll have most of it cleaned up.
Those calves all congregating on the fence line. Now I moved up here to see what's going on. Well, yeah, you gotta love when you see them eating on them twigs and stuff. I think goats should be considered tools of the trade if you're trying to get away from having to spray everything. Anyway, I just wanted to give everybody an update. We've just been working on them since they've been here, just trying to kind of tame them down a little bit. And the breakthrough on the big one this morning just made me feel a little bit better about letting them out. Their collars come in today, but I didn't want to freak them out right before putting them out for the first time in a strange area. I knew they were already going to be on alert with that, but they're settling in pretty good now. So hopefully over the next few days they'll be following me around with a feed bucket, and I can move them where I need to move them to get them to help me clean some of this mess up. Y'all have a good one.